wars and the pestilences, the death by the sword, all right, the crazy change in weather, all right, even the threat of the possibility of a week of darkness. All that we mentioned in the Bible is concerning the end times. Go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And at the end it shall speak and not lie, meaning it's going to come to pass. At the end, for all the naysayers, gainsayers, and people that mock us, guess what? At the end, that vision that we constantly come out here to preach is going to come to pass. And it's not going to be a joke at that time, all right? And there's a lot of people dropping dead out here, all right? Getting shot down, catching diseases and dropping dead, getting burned up. All that comes to pass, it's not going to be a joke.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And at that time, like the scriptures say, you'll know that there was a prophet among you.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in bad shape. Bad shape looking for that prophet.
Yep. Right.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
It might seem like it's taking a while for these things to happen, for these prophecies to take place, but really when you look into it, things are constantly moving. It might seem like it's taking a while, though it tarry, we have to have patience to wait for it. Ecclesiasticus, the 3rd chapter, about the 20th verse, I think, says, woe to him that has lost patience, for he will not be defended. All right? So you gotta wait for it. Go ahead.
Because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
So it's gonna happen. It will surely come, it will not tarry. America will be destroyed. All right? 2/3 will be destroyed. The other nations on this side of the globe will be destroyed. On this country will be destroyed. The elect will be saved. The kingdom will come on this planet Earth. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will rule the earth with righteousness along with the governing body of Israel, which is the elect. The 144,000, sorry, and then the elect. All right? Go ahead.
Behold his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, his soul which is lifted up is not right in him. You're looking at him right there with them extra tight, nut-hugging jeans and them whack-ass boots. The so-called white man, his soul is not right in him. All right? You just look at him, he's not right. He goes goes around the whole globe. Let's take the so-called Jew, for example, the fake gutter rats. Let's take them, for example. They believe in what's called what the Kabbalah, not the Kabbalah. What's the other? The Talmud. The Talmud. They believe. The scripture said, "Man shall not let." In Leviticus 19 or 20, I'm sorry, and 13, where it says, if man lie with man as lie with a woman, they shall both be put to death. His blood shall be upon them. So they take that and say, all right, that's a man. So we're gonna take and make you be able to lay with and marry a 9 or even a 3-year-old because that's not a man. That's in their book. All right, the Talmud. You ever see somebody walking around with that damn yarmulke on their head? Guess what? That's the book they believe in. All right, they believe in unjustly treating other nations who they call goyim in the court systems. All right.
And what makes me laugh is like, I was just seeing a video that the brother Yashawamba put up on the Sharamoth page. Man, it's just crazy how these devils are simply telling you what they're doing to you. How they're going to mess you up, how they're going to even try to depopulate the earth. And they say, y'all, you people are just gone, you just don't care.
Yeah, that's pretty much a form of magic. They're just telling you what they're gonna do to you in a subliminal way, and then they do it to you. Then you're mad, and you don't know what the hell's going on, but they done told you. All right? Because they've done it in a sly way. They might put it in a movie, in a TV show, in a comic book, in a cartoon or something.
But my thing is, in that particular audio, it was just showing you that he came out boldly and said, hey, we telling you what we gonna do to you. Boldly coming out telling you what they gonna do to you, and y'all still don't give a damn. And they mainly want to kill off you Jakes, man. They want to kill off the real Israelites.
Yep.
The real Jews, as they say.
Right.
Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. But the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah, the just shall live by faith. All right, Nate. The just are gonna live by faith. All right, you ain't gonna never live that down. You should have never said nothing about mocking faith. You ain't gonna never live that down. The just are always gonna live by faith. Those who follow Yahweh Shai day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, and second to second are gonna constantly live by faith. All right, go ahead.
I got a quick precept for you. John 3 and 36. He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life. And he that believeth not the Son shall not see life.
Yep.
But the wrath of the Most High abide in him,
Now,
on him.
if you don't believe in the Son, you believe on the Son, there's a very good chance that you make it. All right? If you believe in the Son in spirit and in truth, like the scriptures say, there's a very good chance you're going to make it. But if you don't, all right, if you constantly refer to him as Christ, if you don't preach about who he truly came to save, who his people are, who he's going to rule over, what his true objective was when he walked on the earth, what this Bible is concerning him, then you ain't going to make it.
That's right. If I can add on to that, believing on the Son that's the epitome of faith. If you don't believe on the Son, then obviously your works ain't gonna be right.
That's right. Right.
So that's like the main crux to understand who Yahushua is, to understand who Jesus is the beginning of faith. And what, like James says, what is faith without works? You get the faith down, of course the works is gonna go right with it. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
Now, what is that wine? It's not talking about literal wine and getting drunk. It's talking about philosophy. Any type of philosophy this place pushes, especially the so-called white man, especially any kind of philosophy he pushes is what goes out through the whole earth and everybody just takes hold of. All right? That's why the earth is in such a jacked up condition. That's why people's minds are so jacked up, because he pushes anything that goes against this Bible. All right, and the Bible, really, when you look down to it, everybody, the Bible's a religious book and this and that. Really, when you look at the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, it's really good sense. How you should live off the land, how you should conduct yourself amongst people, your brothers who you live around, your neighbors, how you interact, how you do commerce and business. All right. How you interact with your woman, all right? How you interact with your children. All that, how you live off the land, how you keep nature to keep going and recycling, a constant state of recycling the earth. All that is in the scriptures. But your people are so damn gone that you got this crazy preconceived notion of what the Bible is, so you don't believe in it. Well, you know what? And they're proud. All right. And once again, America will be destroyed. There is no saving America. That uniform or that whack-ass hat ain't gonna save America. You're gonna die right along with the rest of the troops over there in the Middle East. Yeah, I said it. Go ahead.
I got on that pride. I got a quick precept. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50.
Pride right there.
For many great miseries shall be done to them, in the latter time.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Oh, no, you said I'm sorry.
Them niggas come over here like Jason Bourne. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. That's why I was saying that shit out, bro.
I wanted to say that, but you use the spirit, brother.
For many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And that's pretty much all the majority of all the people here on the planet Earth, especially here in America and Babylon, they walk in great pride. They act like nothing can happen to them. They act like this country can't be touched. I mean, you saw the two, well, you didn't see it, but we saw the two soldiers walking up the street with their uniforms. That's a prime example of somebody walking in great pride, because they're walking like, oh, we're up here, we're gonna uphold our country, and if we're called upon to fight, we're gonna do what we can, we're gonna win, and we're gonna get Osama bin Laden again All right, and then we're gonna kill all the terrorists. We're gonna kill ISIS, and we're gonna come out on top. And America, not even America, America. That's what you see right there. You look at the everyday so-called white man.
That's right.
He just knows he's gonna wake up the next morning.
That's right. If I get add on to that pride, the pride that they have, that the so-called American has, that so-called hunky-dory white man, that pride clouded his judgment. Because he doesn't understand that ISIS, those are the elites. Those are so-called white people too, controlling that whole situation to keep you in that stupor that you're in.
Yeah, God, because it's funny how while ISIS seems to be the main topic right now, y'all not aware there's so much more that's just going on. They're not telling you about that shit that's still going on in Syria, where they're having them rebel wars and all this other shit, because they trying to take down Bashar al-Assad and all this other stuff. They're not telling you about, they're not going to sit back and constantly tell you of the shit that's going on in Ukraine. That faded off into the background. I was seeing, what was it, Dabu 77? He was showing y'all the shit still going on in Missouri right now. That faded off into the background. Them people out there rioting right now.
It's still going on. Shit ain't nice.
It's still going on over that Michael Brown shooting. This shit ain't like that bullshit Trayvon Martin shit, man. Where people want to walk around with some hoodies and some fucking tea cans.
Yeah, because the media, they pretty much is controlled by the elite, so they pick and choose what they want to have aired. So you can have something go on like what happened, the shooting up in Missouri, and then when it fades off the news, you think it's all said and done. But then when you go up there, you see a random person with a GoPro camera or a camcorder or a smartphone, and you see people still rioting. People still committing acts of violence up there.
Because if I could say this, brother, they cut off people access to the damn internet out there. That's how bad it's getting, and it's like y'all, like our people, man, are so damn dumb. Y'all keep talking about no justice, no peace.
You know, that's funny you mentioned. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
you mentioned that about cutting the internet off. They did that over in Egypt when they went to invade they invade Egypt. But, you know, that whole conflict. What's the name of the dude that was in Egypt that they got? Was Gaddafi, right?
Gaddafi, yeah.
Oh, the Libya, you mean?
Was it Gaddafi? No. Who's the other dude that's in Egypt? It's another. I can't remember his name.
Bashar. Well, no, not Bashar. No, that's Syria.
If it comes to me, I'll mention it. But when they were over there rioting in Egypt, all right, you seen the thing. If you seen a picture show up with a terrorist holding a tear gas grenade that said "Made in the USA," because they believe the U.S. troops was over there actually, in reality, in disguise, starting shit. All right, when that was going on, they actually cut off access to internet as well, because people were trying to get on like Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, but mainly Twitter and tweet was going on, but they couldn't do it. They actually blocked the internet over.
That's right.
The elites control the output of information, mainly through the media.
And they do, and that's what I was trying to really get to the point of it, is just like, damn, y'all think this Ebola bullshit is just gonna die off.
Oh.
Y'all just think certain things are gonna die off because other things are coming into play. All this stuff is happening right this very second before your very eyes.
Yeah,
that's right.
And I took my, if I could say this, I took my own child out the hospital over a week ago. He had pneumonia.
And as far as dealing with the media, like the brother said, they show you what they want to show you, but even on top of that, the elites, they create the whole situation.
Yeah, that's right.
You'll find out that some of that stuff in Ferguson, if you look into it, that wasn't even real. It was all actors.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're playing the whole situation however they want it to play. So it may die down, but they'll just create a whole uproar that's not even real.
And then they'll you said the word actors. They show like the situation with the Aurora, Colorado shoot thing in the movie theater, and then the thing that happened up in the shooting that happened up in the school,
the elementary school,
Sandy Hook. They showed pictures of some women. These women, they look exactly alike in both incidences. There was some white woman.
And then when it first happened, they were showing another guy out in the woods.
Right,
But you never hear about who that was.
Right.
Then no one still never asked that question. Who was the other guy in the woods?
Yeah.
Same thing with the Batman one, Aurora.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. Somebody opened the door for a man to come in. Who was that other guy? You only see about one person.
They're all actors that they're set up to cause. It's called order ab chaos. They'll create the problem. Then they'll get the reaction. They'll set everything up, and then create this problem, get the desired reaction, and then present the solution. It's already been packaged and written down.
That's right.
It's all by design. Everything is all by design, and people are so unaware and so stupid that they fall for it every time, hook, line, and sinker. Real quick, let's get Isaiah 60, verse 2.
But if I can say this real quick, what we're telling the people on this sign, the 1/3 on this sign, that's who we're looking for. What we're telling you is you're being inundated with all this stuff. Just walking down the street, all that information is hitting you.
That's right.
What we're telling you is to wake up. What we're telling you is the truth about everything. All this advertisement, all these lights, all that stuff is designed to keep you knocked out, keep you snoring. Up and down these streets, up and down 6th Street, up and down in Dallas. I don't know where they go in Dallas, but that's what it's all designed to do, to keep you asleep. And that's what we're trying to reach the elect on this sign, to tell them, you gotta wake up. That time is now. That time is at hand, like the scripture said.
Right now. That's all right. Because what you said is going to lead right to this. Romans 13 and 10.
God, this is Romans chapter 13, verse 10. Love worketh no ill. 11. Salaki, brother, I got you. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is the high time to awake out of sleep.
Just like Brother Zachariah just said, right now, knowing what you know, if you're of the elect out there and you're listening, all right, or if you're hearing this and this message resonates with you and you just know something ain't right, now's the time to wake up. Right now.
That's right.
Wake up.
And that word sleep in that scripture in the Greek is hypnos, which obviously is the root word of hypnotize, hypnotism. And just like I was talking about earlier with Franz Mesmer, now it's not, you don't have to go into a building to be put under that spell to be mesmerized. You can be walking through the mall and be mesmerized. All those different colors, all those different lights, all those different signs that you see, how the shoes are out on the display, the certain colors that they use on the display, all of that is designed to keep you focused, unfocused, and sleep.
It's all by design.
That's right.
Everything. Like it's funny you mentioned colors. Like the color red. Say I don't got children, so I don't know, but they usually say don't have your child grow up in a room that's painted red because it's an aggressive color and to make them grow up fighting and mad all the time.
But they do tell you, let your kids look at colors and stuff, because that's the type of shit they pay attention to, and it's all part of that process of hypnotizing and mesmerizing and fucking people's heads up.
Look at
Can I add this real quick? But if you got you got restaurants and stores and things, they'll use a lot of red. But they'll use a lot of red because they want you to be aggressive in buying. They want you to come in and they want you to pay, like, especially fast food.
You not stand on
No, it's, you can listen. You mind standing?
You mind standing over here? Not next to us?
That's cool too.
Thank you.
They want you to come in Wendy's and see that red, and they want you to come in there, spend that money, and keep it moving. That's what they want you to feel like that.
You know the other color they use too? A lot of yellow. Yellow is supposed to make you hungry. Alright, not all restaurants do that, but a lot. That color in general is supposed to make you hungry. Some kind of form of yellow, beige or whatever, right? Lighter or tan, I mean.
And look what you got right there.
Look you got the Jamba Juice, all yellow up there, right? You got the McDonald's, it's got the red sign, and it's got the yellow arches, right? So, I mean, everything, like I said, like you guys used to mention this before, you're driving down the highway, you see advertisement billboards. Before you got on the road, you might have just ate breakfast, cooked breakfast, ate it, you cool. You get 5 minutes down the road, you see a Whataburger advertisement, and you like,